Double
And
job.
we are back on court
Okay,
two.
lads.
Joining me for this
Dead
match
serve, 0-0.
of the round of 32 in the men's open. We have Coonan, Daniel Cordova, and joining me in the commentary box is the winner of the last game, Shorty Ruiz.
Second serve.
Just put that close to your mouth there, mate.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ireland, Shorty. That was a good introduction to the game in Ireland against Gavin Coyle.
Yes.
Tiebreaker win. What do you think about your game against Gavin overall? You took control of the game very quickly.
0-0.
Gavin battled his way back in, dragged you into a tiebreak, but you kind of won convincingly in the tiebreak.
He's a great player. You know, he was covering the court well. His shots, you know, you gave him an opportunity, and
0-0.
he was putting the ball down great. But it seemed like he was having a hard time reading my serve. You know.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was the ball played well.
1-0.
The courts are awesome. He's a great player, you know.
Yeah, I've had mixed reports from the American players I've talked to so far about the game ball. Obviously, it's very different to what you play with in America. It's a little bit slower, maybe. Not as hard. It's a little bit softer, but it takes a big hook.
0-1.
It takes a good spin. And how do you find that ball? Because you shoot a lot as well, so it kind of sets up for someone that's going to try and flatten the ball a lot. Like.
I actually enjoy the ball. I mean, for me, the way my style of handball, it benefits me for the way I
1-0.
I play, and it is a little slower. It's a little lighter than the normal American ball that we play with. But for the most part, my opinion for myself, I think it's a great ball.
Yeah, very good.
Second serve.
Coonan yesterday had a good win over Rene Lopez. He's in against Daniel Cordova here. Daniel, mixed form, I suppose, on the race for 8 so far this year. But again, one of the top seeds in the tournament and a top player on his day. Won multiple race events in the past. You've been. I know you've probably been in the court with Daniel a few times. What about Jer? Have you ever played Jer?
I played him years and years ago, probably when I was a junior. After that, I don't think I've been in the court with them.
Yeah.
And it seems like his game's gone up, and he progressed a lot.
Yeah, well, I was talking to him just before this match, and he's done a lot of work on his fitness, done a lot of fitness work over the last couple of weeks to come in really good condition. Again, got great hands. Again, one of the top senior 6x30 players in the country. Daniel has a very aggressive style.
0-2.
Yes, Daniel, as you're gonna see, Daniel will be we'll be moving the ball around in his serves. He's gonna make them think of which direction the ball's gonna move.
Yeah.
He's gonna make them struggle a little bit.
You're originally from California,
yes,
I believe, but you're living in Tucson now?
Living in Tucson now.
Married to Ashley Ruiz, formerly Ashley Moeller?
Yes.
Very good. How do you like life in Tucson?
Awesome. I enjoy it. It's a nice place to live, to raise a family.
Side out.
Yeah.
It's a nice, quiet, slow place to live.
Excellent, man. And you were you won the 3-wall doubles a couple of weeks ago in Ohio?
2-0.
Yes. Me and Sam Esser.
Yourself and Sam Esser. I'm guessing you play a lot more 4-wall than you would have naturally come up through the 3-wall ranks, was it?
Yes, I grew up playing 3-wall, my whole life until when I started dating Ashley. That's when I started playing more 4-wall. Yeah. But I was never a 4-wall guy.
Very good.
I didn't enjoy it because of the back wall. It was tricky.
Still, but those drop shots that you were hitting on Gavin earlier on, you could see those, anything off the fly, that was well within your wheelhouse. Good serve from Daniel there into the body of Jer. Put a big hook on it. Jer goes to the ceiling. Daniel goes to wrap it around. If they play at this pace of kind of slow play, I would say that Jer is one of the better technical players at that type of game. Might give himself a big advantage if he could keep Daniel out of the front court. I say that he just goes in and walks into the front court and flans into the front left-hand corner.
Daniel's he's also a really well 3-wall player, so he has a lot of those drop corner shots, open hand paddle shots.
Yeah.
Together at 2.
And he does that really well.
I know, obviously, yourself and Daniel would see each other a lot on the race tour in America, race for 8. Like
Say that.
that tour is really flying.
It is.
There's big exposure with ESPN. I know there's a lot of work gone into it from Dave Fink, Dave Vincent, and the rest of the team there. It's really
2-2.
It's really pushed on the Pro Tour the last couple of years, has it?
It has. Yes, Dave Vincent has done an amazing job promoting the handball.
And obviously, you have a good contingent of Irish players that are playing on a regular basis out there. Obviously, Martin's the number 1 player there at the moment, but obviously Killian has been out there, won a number of pro titles, and see a lot of younger players getting out of the race. How do you think that's helped the race and having Irish players on there? How do you feel that's gone for the last couple of years?
It's made made the Americans get in the court more. You got upcoming. You got Dearman, McCurrans, Mark Doyle. They're coming up and they're playing really well. So obviously it's pushing the Americans to play even harder and train more.
Yeah, it's good.
Second serve.
This is gotta say this has been a good start from Ger. He hasn't really definitely wouldn't be phased by my screen's just gone off. But he definitely wouldn't be phased by playing a big seed here. If anything, I know
2-2.
He's very confident
Sharp
going
on.
into this game. He played a lot over the last number of weeks.
Second serve.
Daniel's sometimes he's a slow starter.
Yeah.
So he's gonna let him get in there. Probably the first half of the first game, and then Daniel will look back and look at his father and not smiling, and then he's gonna turn it up.
Yeah. That disappointed look and make men make a man do an awful lot.
Yes.
Shot.
So
Second serve.
scores haven't moved the last minute or two. Jared floats it back into the backcourt. One thing's for sure, Jared plays in these courts on a regular basis. He lives not too far from the courts here, originally from Tipperary, but currently living in Dublin. So he gets lots of good games. So Daniel Cordova.
As you could hear the crowd yelling at
2-2.
him to wake up.
To do something. That's a big hop to the left or to the right. Jared reads it as it goes around the corner. Jared puts it back in the deep court. Good pass. Yeah, good. I would say this would be a pedestrian place.
Yes.
This would be, but again, a pace that suits Jared. And
2-2.
it definitely suits his style. Jared, one of the top senior 60 by 30 players in Ireland, and two brilliant hands, good technique off both hands.
3-2.
Kind of poke a kill in there into the front court. Oh, it's a good paddle shot as well.
Pint.
Kind of half mishit it, but he was definitely going for that shot.
He was. That's like we like to call it
4-2.
on the States. We call those sapos.
Good. Big shout out to all the Womwallers watching that were over here a couple of weeks ago as well. We were, I know there's a good few that are going to be following the
2-4.
World Championship this week.
It's a nice serve.
It's a great serve, just strained out.
3-4.
That's our referee, Gavin Coyle. That's going.
Yes, if you keep Daniel in the front court, you won't be able to get any
Point together at 4.
point on him.
icing. You just tell the Mac AV lads that my monitor's gone off. That's a good shot from Daniel Cordova.
Looks like Daniel's getting comfortable now. He found his rhythm.
Yeah.
5-4.
Yeah, like it's a big hop. Kicks to the right. Jer taking his opportunities too. He's not.
Yes, that's the second one that he puts it down from that angle.
4-5.
You just feel that Daniel would almost need to push the pace a bit to
Screen
kind
ball.
of get
Yes.
into a bit of rhythm. He's kind of playing at a pace that Jer is very comfortable
4-5.
in at the moment.
1 screen, 2 serves.
Yeah, so again,
5-4.
bit of a hand error there.
And Jared's playing him good with this nice slow game.
Yeah, just he's controlling the pace at the moment. Which is, again,
4-5.
intelligent from his point of view. You've got your assistant here, Shorty.
Yes.
Scarlett, you want to talk into the mic?
Pint.
No, she's a little shy.
Yeah. Jared another corner kill shot.
Together
But
at
it must
5.
be nice to, like, I know you go to as a family to all these events, and that must be nice to be able to combine, you know, your love of the game and to have some family time. Get to see different parts of America now. Get to see Ireland a bit. Must be nice to get all that in all in one.
Yes. No. It's amazing and to put all this together. You know.
The fact that Ashley's a top one
6,
player as
5.
well,
Yes.
is that
So we get to we're blessed to be traveling a lot,
Short.
yeah, great.
and then we get to take Scarlett with us.
It's quite a problem. There's no one able to.
Second serve.
But that's what it's like.
Okay, perfect. No problem with small technical issues here, but I think everyone can hear me, so that's half the battle. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Shorty.
Yeah.
Everyone hearing me,
Hand
but
out.
you know,
Yeah.
they don't have a choice now anyway.
5-6.
Gotta say, on the court 3 earlier on, Brendan Fleming had a big win,
Shot
the
ball.
Masters world title, and won the over 40s. I think the
6.
again, it's the
9.
players that are refereeing this. So part of me is like, do the players need more education to take control of matches? Do we need to do more courses with the top players to make these things happen? I know it's something in Ireland
I thought it was down.
we have assigned referees.
Gonna
So
pay
with
that?
championship matches, we try and assign referees, so it's not always the loser refs.
I would think
In a
because
tournament like this, it has to be
agree
loser
with
refs.
me?
Do you get me?
you would think because one of those rallies and then takes it from
Won't disagree.
you could cost
Side
you
out.
your match.
Yeah.
You know, could you change the
Side
whole
out.
momentum of the game?
I called it good. Both disagree.
I thought
I called the ball good. I called it good. Yeah, I called it good. I thought it was a good kill. Both
I
disagree with me. No, hand out. Oh, you're 7. Apologies, yes. That's a point.
a bit of confusion there.
Yes.
So it's a reserve.
7-9.
Sometimes when the rally goes a little too long, the ref loses.
Yeah, it's almost hard to remember. They almost meld together.
Yes.
It shows that. Jared goes back up to the ceiling. A good shot by Daniel Cordova. That's what Daniel wants. He wants to go in. He He wants to go in. He wants to fly the ball at every opportunity.
8,
Lauren
9.
Collado has it all to do on the show court. He's 8-1 down to Paul Brady in this time.
And just like that.
That's better stuff from Jared Coonan, or from Daniel Cordova against
Time
Jared
out.
Coonan here.
Scores 9-9 when we
Right.
resume.
We're back tied up now.
We're at 9.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Glove change.
We're having
What about
a
your shorts?
quick draw.
Okay. Shorts okay.
So Jared Coonan going to a glove change. He was 9-5 up here. Daniel in the last 2 minutes just kind of got a bit of momentum, goes for those big kills. Suddenly it's 9-all shorty.
Yes. He might have found something in there.
Yeah, I suppose that's a big part of it. That Daniel can be a streaky player where he can go and do 5-10 points in a row, just like turn the game like that. But
Can't count Jer out yet.
Jared, still, you have a feeling that Jared's still controlling mostly the pace of the game, bar this last 2 minutes. If he can go back and frustrate and bring Daniel into these long floating rallies, he still has a chance against one of the top seeds in the tournament here.
Yes.
The one thing that I would say is that this tournament style, where it's multiple games over multiple days, you'd think that the race for 8 players would get stronger as the week goes on, because they used to that tournament style. Maybe in Ireland would play more championship, a one-off match, then another match the week after.
I would think that yes, because we're used to playing at least 2 matches a day.
Yeah.
So now with this one, we know we play unless you're playing doubles. Otherwise, you
It's going to be a heavy schedule.
yes.
Who are you playing doubles with again?
Sam Esser.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
The current 3 world national champions.
Yes.
You won that last year as well?
No, last year the Cordova brothers beat us last year, the tiebreaker. Yeah, they were.
Toledo's a good trip.
9.
Yes, it's a great tournament.
I famously got introduced to the beer truck there back in 2009.
Yes, that's.
I think Ashley was there as well.
Yes, that's the famous beer truck.
Yeah, that famous beer truck. It's good fun.
Yes.
10, 9.
I got a lift there with Tracy Davis and Billy O'Donnell. Drove from New York.
Oh.
3 of us. It was some trip. Big shout out to Tracy Davis and Billy O'Donnell if they're watching. Oh, big slip there. It's a tough one.
The mop guy didn't do a good job.
Yeah,
Okay, John.
I suppose it's actually the courts
That was a
don't
pint.
generally get too wet. It's just the sweat,
Yes.
you know, and unfortunately that is something that's not. It's a little bit unavoidable.
Yes, I was playing the service box.
Just mop.
He was sweating. A lot of the drops were all inside the service box, and no, it's
Paul dominating and in the main court at the moment. Paul always draws a crowd as well.
yes, he does.
It sure does. It's 11-3. So there's a good opportunity for us to be able. Again, we can watch all the games on at the same time, basically from our service position here. But we're so back to
Is
the
it a
action.
play?
Daniel Cordova, he has the lead now
11,
over Jared Coonan. Jared
9.
kind of stuck on 9 the last couple of minutes. He was 9-5 up at one stage. That's a good pick. Good footwork
And
from Jared.
He kind of hesitated on the serve. He might have thought it was short.
9,
Yeah.
11.
So at 9-11, can Jared break the duct on 9 at the moment?
Short ball.
He needs to get that first serve in though.
A lot of people have been
Second
struggling
serve.
with the first serve. You know, everybody's always been.
Yeah. I know Gavin had a big issue with the first serve for most of the match. Once he got it going, gave you more problems.
Yes, he did. Let's get a little bit of confidence in there.
Yeah.
10, 11. Screen ball. 2 serves, 1 screen.
Okay, so Ger Coonan back into serve. It's that 10-11 here. That's a great serve.
Oh, wow.
Really big hook, just kind of caught the sidewall, straightened out.
Together at 11.
Tied
Okay,
now.
so 11-11. Ger Coonan, big opportunity here that he's put into the corner. He blocks Daniel out. That's a
Point.
good shot. Intelligent shot from Ger. When he went for that shot, he knew where Daniel was. He knew that he was going to be trapped in
12,
behind him. So
11.
at the minimum, it was going to be a replay, but he flinches off in the corner. That's a good shot from Daniel.
Daniel needs to do more of that.
Yeah,
Than
that's-
the ceiling shot, because he wants to get in his
And
ceiling. If he gets in the ceiling shot game,
Yeah,
he's gonna struggle.
He had Ger in an awkward
11,
position there,
12.
going to take him some speedster to get across the court, but that's a big hook serve from Daniel, and Ger leaves it up. Daniel takes advantage of a loose ball from Ger Coonan.
if you notice, Daniel went overhand on that one,
Yeah.
over the ball,
Together
and
at
it hooked
12.
away from him.
Yeah,
Sure.
just didn't give Ger an opportunity to get a dive on it at all. This is back into Ger's wheelhouse, you'd say. But that's a loose ball, and Ger is stuck on the ground. So Daniel Cordova 2 points away from taking the first
13,
game. Ger
12.
Coonan leading Ger Coonan by 13 points to 12.
That was a
And
nice pass.
when that happens, it's a heartbreaking shot for Ger Coonan, because you think it might just pop off that
14,
sidewall, but it's
in ball,
straightened out.
plays 12.
Serving for the first game. Daniel Cordova puts Ger
Oh, wow,
rolls
what
the
a
ball in the front
good
right
shot.
corner. What a shot
And out.
with that traditional Irish whip.
Yes.
He takes a step back and flattens in the front right corner. That's an unbelievable shot from Ger Coonan. Ger Coonan is not gone away yet.
Can't count him out.
No, absolutely not. He
12,
played very well,
14.
giving one of the top seeds a real run for his money here. The ball just came straight back into Ger. Big mistake from Daniel there. He had Ger on the floor, but they battle it out in the front court. This is going back to the back court, and Ger loses it in the back right hand corner.
Hand out.
The Daniel second opportunity of the first game. Gotta say,
14,
Daniel's had to dig deep
12.
in this first game so far.
Yes, he is struggling.
You still feel that there's a lot more to come from him. He hasn't really played some vintage handball that he
Second serve.
produces. But Daniel Cordova.
Oh, wow.
And that's the first game. Daniel Cordova wins. First game 15-12 against Daniel Cordova. Ger controlling the first game for the majority of it, but Daniel Cordova dug deep and takes him down 15-12. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the second game of this round 32 men's open singles. Yeah, it's international. line driven. I call this, do you agree or disagree? So if they're not, then all they have to do you agree or disagree with my call? Yeah.
Where were you, bitch? I was chewing on my phone. Why'd you talk about it? Because I started to be stupid towards the end of the second game.
Hey, you got like, you made like 3 of those fucking overhand shots.
I will show you. We're going to read it.
Okay, Daniel to serve. 0-0.
I expect Daniel to come out. He's stronger now, faster pace.
Yeah, but Joe, it's funny. Like both players, you can see there's a spring in their step now. Neither wants to give each other an inch. That's a great shot by Jared Coonan.
Hand out.
I think that's what Jared has to be a little bit aggressive in the rallies at times. When that opportunity's there, he has to go for it.
He has to, yes. You can't just try to pass him.
Yeah.
Because as the ball's not moving as fast, he's gonna get to it. So if you have a shot, you're gonna have to go for it.
Yeah. Daniel goes back to the ceiling. Jared digs it out, and again another good shot. That's a fast start from Jared Coonan. 2 good shots in a row. The Ballina man from County Tipperary.
1-0.
So picks up the first point of this second game. Chris Gavigan here with Shorty Ruiz. Plays out at Tucson, Arizona, who will be on court tomorrow. You know who you're going to be playing at?
Martin McCurran.
You're going to be playing the number 1 seed and the current world champion.
Yep, Martin.
Current, the man that's dominating the race for 8 at the moment. No easy feat, but I'm sure Paul Brady comes walking past here. He's just after beating Lauren Collado in his round of 32 match. A deep draw here at the World Championships, Shorty.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of interesting matches going on today.
Yeah, it's as deep a draw as I've seen in the World Championships. I think 41 players in the Men's Open, a lot of talent.
The new up and coming young guys,
0-1.
Yeah.
Glad that they're playing in it.
Yeah, it's good to see them playing the Open. Okay. We've got a couple of good young lads on this court later on today. Jim Mulcairns will be on this court. We've got Ray Ure will be on this court later, so that'll be exciting. Okay, that's a good finish from Daniel Cordova.
Ray Ure is going to be one of the kids to be watching because he's
a talented player.
Really, really good, talented.
Watch myself on the screen here. It's ridiculous. me talking absolute rubbish on the other streams. Anyway, what can you do?
And then you got Ivan Burgos.
Ivan Burgos,
another upcoming.
He was unlucky. I was watching the Portland Classic a couple of weeks ago, and
check the ball.
He should have taken down
Killian Carroll.
Killian, yeah.
He had three opportunities to finish that match and just couldn't execute the shot.
Yeah, he's an exciting player. Again,
3-1.
Yeah, and obviously we've got Mark Doyle, Jim Mulcairns on regulars on the race for 8. David Walsh from the Mallow Club will be playing today as well. Good young player.
He's playing, I believe he's playing Max Langmack.
Max Langmack, yeah, that'd be an interesting game. David Walsh got to the senior semi-final earlier on in the year. He played Robbie in the senior semi-final, so that's a big hop for Daniel Cordova. And he goes out. Sure, with a good pass. Daniel leaving it up in front of him twice there.
Daniel's looking a little bit more comfortable now with his shots.
Yeah, he's starting to take a bit more control around the middle of the court. What he's not doing is getting dragged into big long rallies.
No.
That's a reserve. It's a reserve as Daniel hits his own body. As the top seeds have held true today so far. We'll see. And later on today, we'll see some of the other top seeds. We'll see Robbie McCarthy, Killian Carroll in action, Luis Cordova, of course. So, one match I'm looking forward to seeing is Coleman McGrath and Daniel Rellan. That's a good match.
Yes.
Daniel won the All-Ireland Senior Doubles Championship earlier on in the year with Michael Hedigan in the 11-10 tiebreak against Jimmy Nash and Colin Crahan. So that'll be an exciting event. Coleman, whose father is from the same town as me in Mayo. Yeah, John and Tom McGrath and the rest of the family, they're all from Swinford.
Timeout code.
So
5-1 when we resume.
Living in San Francisco. Whereas Tom McGrath put up many handballers over the years in San Francisco, and famously Paul Brady and Tony Healy stayed with Tom for a while they were on the pro tour early in the 2000s.
And there we are again.
There we are. You know. See, we've got a big week of handball ahead. It's only going to get better and better, I feel, as we get closer to the business end of the week. But these matches are just as interesting. Getting to see Daniel Cordova and yourself, Shorty, getting to see some of the Michaela Esser and Ashley and all these players come over to Ireland for first time in a good while.
Yes.
It'd be nice to see the American players come over maybe a little bit more to the nationals and test themselves.
Time in.
Some of our best.
We do test ourselves.
Yeah, true. It's very it's funny. We obviously had the wall ball world championships in Limerick a couple of weeks ago. That was an epic week of handball as well. There's about 900 players in the first standalone world championships for the one wall, so that was very good. Big shout out to all the New Yorkers that came over.
Yeah, I was watching that since I work nights, so it was beautiful for me because I got to spend that watch handball at night at work.
It's great, man. You would have been hearing me talk rubbish all the way through that as well.
I was listening.
It's tough, man. It's tough. That's a good shot from Coonan.
Tough one.
That's one thing that you'll see, maybe a little bit of adjustment for a lot of the American players, as when you punch the ball to the ceiling in America, it tends to come out very hot off the back wall, whereas that punch to the ceiling in Ireland tends to die a bit more because of the ball.
I think the ball might have bounced twice before it hit him.
Yeah, I think it bounced twice.
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too.
How's the pint?
Daniel was quick over there though. Let's go. But I'd say Jer's sticking in this game. He's not letting Daniel go too far ahead of him. He's kind of just...
Daniel didn't think he was going to go try to reach for that one, and he got confidence, and that's why he was...
Yeah. 100%. So when did you land in Ireland?
Friday.
Brilliant.
Last week.
Excellent. It's nice. And will you try and get down the country? Are you going to
we've been doing a couple stuff. We went to the chocolate factories, chocolate factory.
Butlers, yeah.
We did the Guinness tour.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so we've been around, exploring.
You've visited a few of our tourist traps. That's
Yes.
nice. That's nice. I
Went down
like
the
it.
temple.
Temple Bar.
Yeah.
Very good.
So-
Very good. Very good.
3-5.
And I believe we went to one of the oldest bars.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
There's a number of claims on the oldest bar in Ireland.
Yes.
I know Sean's Bar in Athlone have a big claim that is from the. I think there was a man sitting on a stone there once back in the 1500s, and they built a bar around him. That's a good shot from Ger Coonan.
Well, I didn't coordinate any other stuff, so I forgot all the names.
That's it. You just do as you're told.
Yes, I just
You're
tagged
a
along.
good, you're a good husband then.
I tagged along.
That's it. You're a good husband.
4-5.
Good shot from Ger Coonan there to pass Daniel Cordova. Oh, it's a good finish. Great technique.
He's going back to the ceilings, and Daniel's following that game again.
Yeah. So back to the game plan clearly, where he goes to the ceiling, tries to force an opportunity off the back wall, and then flatten it.
Point. Together
As we
at
see
5.
the over 40s world champion standing in front of us.
Yeah.
We've got Brendan Fleming.
Short ball.
So big congratulations
Second
to the Ballydesmond man on great world championship. He won a tiebreak against Michael Gregan. A tough game with Joe McCann yesterday, so a well-earned world title, a very high level of handball across that men's 40 division this year. As four senior stars really.
5-5.
Got a few of the players. I know Joe McCann won a couple of senior doubles title, and Brendan made the senior semi-finals once. Lost to Charlie Shanks after beating Robbie McCarthy in the quarterfinals. So again, high caliber of the men's 40 this year. As we see the standard, to be honest, I think the standard of handball has really gone up the last 2 or 3 years. Surely
Oh yes.
across the board, maybe in America and in Ireland.
No, there has. I mean, we got the 40s in the States. You know, we have a lot of tough players out there that can still compete.
5-5.
Yeah, as in the open if they.
Yes, if they wanted to.
Yeah, like all 4 semi-finalists that played in the over 40s in the World Championship definitely could have done a bit in the Open this year, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I agree. Definitely, they could have.
6-5.
2 brilliant quarterfinals. I know Joe McCann is playing with Robbie McCarthy in the Open doubles as well. They'd be one of the favourites for that championship. It's a good shot by Daniel Cordova. Daniel lets it down knee height and flans in the front right corner.
7-5.
So we're at 7-7-5 here.
It's another one.
It's another good shot.
Timeout.
That's what
our
Daniel
last
has to
timeout.
do. Once he has the shot, he has to go for
Scores
it.
8-2. Yeah.
That's 8-5 to Daniel Cordova. So Ger Coonan takes his second time out of this match. We're at 8-7-5. Good. It's been a good, solid game from both players. I think Daniel's starting to get used to the court, starting to pick up his shots a little bit more regularly now, shortly.
Yes, it looks like he's instead of rallying, he's going for the shots.
Yeah.
Or he has to realize that the less you rally, the better shots you get.
Yeah. He's it's be interesting to see how he does as the week goes on. Just get the draw sheet up in front of me here. So I can try and see who the winner of this will play. So tomorrow, Martin Mulcairns will play Shorty Ruiz, who's sitting there beside me.
Resume and play.
Daniel.
No. 2 timeouts.
We'll play either Peter Function or
At the
Eric
moment,
Torres.
yeah, so Peter Function, Eric Torres, which will be on court 3 at 11 o'clock, will play the winner of this match. I think they've been a bit hasty in putting Daniel in already.
I was going to say,
this game
no
is
confidence.
far from over.
Resume and play. 8,
Brady will be playing
5.
in the next round. He came through against Lauren Collado 4 and 8. He's going to be playing the winner of Michael Head against Sam Esser. That'll be a real good game.
Sam Esser never played Paul Brady in his life, so he really wants to win.
Oh, yeah. He has a tough opponent, Michael Hedigan. The most awkward player in the play. Big Michael Hedigan.
I'll be here cheering on my partner, even though he wasn't here for me.
It was too early in the morning for him.
Look at that.
That's a trick shot from Jared Coonan, but he just leaves it up in front of Daniel Cordova, and Daniel puts it away. Jared needs a little bit of a burst now at this stage. He can't let Daniel take any more points. So we're at 9 serving 5. Jared digs into the front court. And Daniel goes to good rally from both players. Who's going to go for it? Jared goes to wrap it around, dragging Daniel into the deep court. It's a loose shot from Jared Coonan and punished by Daniel Cordova.
Daniel looks comfortable now.
Yeah. It's just
Point.
those smooth
10,
shots from Jared earlier on in
5.
the match. Just starting to pick up a few handers, and they are leaving Daniel some big opportunities inside that look down to me.
Point.
He looks like he's taking some heavy breathing in there.
11 plays 5.
To be honest, that looked down to me, but maybe it's just wrong.
Probably
Even on the replay, it looked down.
The way the side front,
Yeah.
I thought so too.
No, but Jared didn't argue it.
No.
And Daniel just went and picked up the ball, so it's a good pass from
Wow.
Jared. Well
Nice.
dug out by Daniel. This is an opportunity. Daniel digs it out, and Jared just doesn't have the legs to pick it up. Jared just a little bit on his heels at that point.
Whoever was running the draw sheet already saw something we didn't see.
They're a seer. They see into the future. Yeah, so we'll have to have a look at that. It's got
Peter Function and Eric Torres should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, Peter is a particularly good, solid player. Has some experience on the Pro Tour. I wouldn't know that much about Eric. I'd be looking forward to seeing him play at some stage this week as well. What would Eric's game be based on?
He has two really well armed. We shoot with both hands. You know, it's. I want to say.
Time in.
He'd have quite an aggressive style.
As a point.
He could
12,
be aggressive at points,
5.
but he likes to rally. You know, he does a lot of wraparounds.
Yeah. That's a good shot from Daniel Cordova. Daniel in complete control now.
I see that Leo Canales
13,
moved
5.
on.
Yeah, Colin Crane pulled out this morning. I think he was nursing an issue and he decided to only play the doubles. I know he was trying to get keep. Well, I think he was left it late to pull out, but might have been on the cards for a little while.
14, match point, plays 5.
Before he full plant on the singles.
Here it is, maybe.
Just checked up off the sidewall. Jerkoon digs it out. Opportunity now for Daniel. Will he go for it? Jer pops it in.
Replay.
It's a replay.
I thought he had a play in it. He came
Yeah,
up with the sidewall.
Jared
Replay,
questioned whether
14, game
Daniel
ball,
would have got
plays
there. I
5.
think he would have.
He would have. It's one of the.
Maybe just more of a frustration on Jared's part. In his second game has got away from him.
That was a
good
beautiful
pass, though.
shot.
Hand out.
Sometimes you need that feeling of a call going against you to
Get that little extra push.
5,
Jared has to find something now. He has to get his first serve going. That's better.
Wow.
That's a hand error from Daniel Cordova. He kind of rushed at it.
Yes.
6-14.
But Jared with it all to do here.
I feel that serve might get a feel for somebody.
Why, did you think that was short?
A bit. It looked like a bit short.
Yeah, I
So
thought he just made it, but
we'll see who loses the rally.
yeah, see who reveals it. One thing is like on that call, you actually have a really good view of it from the referee's position down that right-hand sidewalk.
7.
Yes, it is.
Almost on top of it there. It can be a little bit tough sometimes on the other side if the ball's going the other side of, say, Jared, the left side of Jared, but down the right can be a little bit easier. Oh, it's a great shot.
Nice paddle
It's
shot.
a lovely paddle shot. Jared not going away yet. He's nothing to lose. He's kind of playing with that freedom, surely.
Yes, no pressure no more.
Point.
Maybe it might have hurt us.
14.
Yeah.
Cordova.
Oh, he puts into
Down.
the ground. Oh,
Side out.
that's
Is that what you call the announcer's curse?
yeah, maybe. But you know what? I don't. He went for it, and he actually didn't strike the ball badly. Just when he hit the
14.
sideline,
Match
he
point.
pulled the pace
Plays
off it.
8.
So Daniel Cordova is serving for the match. He's 14-8 up on Coonan. Can he get on this serve? Jared puts it to the roof. This is an opportunity for Daniel. He goes low and he finishes it. That's the match. Daniel Cordova comes through. It's 15-12, 15-8. A good match from Daniel. It took him a little while to settle into the game. Jared controlling the first game for the majority of it, but Daniel showing his big game experience over the last couple of years, and shows why he could be a dark horse for this championship. Shorty, what do you think?
Yo, I agree. No, he can. It looked like he showed that he could be. You know, at the end, he got comfortable and he had to do what he had to do for his executing his shots.
Excellent. Well, look, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. We'll have the next match on the court here, which I think is Jim McKearns will be playing Ivan Burgos. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Oh, thanks for your support, bitch.